when it comes to issues like this, what can then we put together nyama what them celebrities what what regime one for one jima and amamu one for one jim. What the one jima, how far does it go? And so maybe be man are there what the one jima what the kaji woods in keke and there many or ye money and maybe in a way industry when I mean one baby z them topic no uncommon or ye edem mensa chotome edem momo wa kwaba bibia boko and James Clark. James Akwaba.
Yeah, we are there.
Thank you. And I the combinations I be bemu had the onya some papa. Hey, onya some papa crowd you. James, when you want say?
Yeah.
Demonstrations or kokodo. Celebrities are what the one who jim. This is not the first time celebrities what the one who demonstrations. In your own opinion, celebrities know what the one who demonstrations munaze dama. Do they get results for demonstrations now?
Hey. Really and truly about breaking that jinx of having
Didi Kamianchia Obibiara Oshe across the world. Na Aba se Ubi hu se amanyosem koso na se eba se etitiru bi omo oman nim especially efa anyontofo ene sinitwafo ene ebia omo creative space nim omo de omo ho gi enioma bi semu a de ye ne se ede ensunsanso ebre aban na oyeden otiso no esan se sanipa etitirufo no nyina no obia wo etitafo obia wo nkrofo a wangi wandi obia wo nkrofo a wandi wa achi especially ba emabunu na the can mabunu na ye wo mrantie ne mabawa sesei afi na omadi emfie edumotwe sesei omonso o ma register o manya o card ne ade a eba se 2024 ebeto aba omu nyina no mbe de o betumi ato aba ne bi ebre bi atwam no mu di saa mrantie ne mabawa nyina achi nanso so no na omu ni choice apart from that no yen oman ne mufuo na nkasankasa ye maame no ye busua ye nuanom ye ma ye yerenom ne okroman ne enkuro ne nkronkra ye fimu no ne nyina so no ye kasa omutie because ayiye beba esi am minister am mpanifo esi om de ayiye tourism mo bai ayiye beba ye bekọ ayiye ye kọ ayiye na se a ensem bi a ye ka embe mo mahu so ye tenkran no kra no enioma bi ekoso a eye papa ananye papa so internet ya bai abefo tenteben so yi bibia obaye bia eguso enti se wo maame wo nana wo se wa wabusuafo ewo mo nkuro mu mpo a se otimi wo ye otitire ni na se wo kọ demonstration ni bi na ye capture wa omuti ekura na se no eho na omo beti nsem a obeka na eno na be mo mahu se enti na first na bra oba odi brodo be nsia na eba na nsen oba odi brodo no mienu pe na eba first bra oba na okọ a emabunu ne mrantie wo fie no ochicheche 100 mo bia e say bra oba na okọ a onkra o ja say emabunu no so omadi efie du nwotwe na omo anya akwanya so mbeto aba na omo so no because of smartphones no sisi obi at internet so omo hwe TV omo tie radio ni ne manema now edu se ye amanyosem na oman empanimfo te se the MPP government as say omo tisui edu demonstration so a utwa wani ko achirichirichi a edu bo ahyen no time omo ye nioma bibrebe ema ye nyina anim ye papa kwasi prat kwaku ba akonom ne ade reku brobe no ne ade nyina omo go through demonstrations what you say utwa ba wani ma ye papa kofo no time ehon so demonstration Rollins edi oman so MPP for and I said the Nanado Danko Kufuado kumi prekun. She said demonstrations Gabio Chida Konomia de demonstrations do akoso or memo hasino. NDC ayebida. But MPP for na ye kase demonstration pa share omodie ameki good mileage. Ni nyina ye emabunu ene mrantie a omye den. Nansen demonstration of course ne nansan de I say mrantie ne du baby na afi omo to nwom na omo yeye nwomtuni bi ti se sa akode omo twa ne mpowa say say akodi bi a say you because you say no yente wonka ebre bi atwam a bi a John Dramani Mahama bu na ban ete aban mu ye adwuma no na wotimi ye nwom kra edi twa mpowa yensesa aban no say ohu ye wo mrantie bi ti say Sydney nom omatoto nwom A+ no mama ye nwom ni nyina part of how to lure people to follow you. Demonstration no ya abeka ebi mbefo so or ya waye ne trade bi wo ye demonstration ne pe wo be hu say ye wo mrantie celebrities ya ye kan da no ye hu ye hu mpanifo bibre omototo nyoma sankrofo bia wo ekitafo hwaye nua ba ye o ye journalist ya edu baabi o se ye twetwe no kra ma ne ntade kra ye den etete ye so ti ase na owo abusua owo adofo owo mba ewo ne mma no so wo namfofo enti se wo hu sankrofo we nyina na ohwe de ekoso na afi wotifia na wodwen hu mienu se na nye nkrofo we na ye ne omudi nkita ho anase na omo ye demonstrations omo se yensesa aban ekeka nsem fa aban ba ko no ho omo de omutimi ye demonstration a omo nya ne tra edu baabi no ebinim o ho omo nya few encounters with the police, which I believe say the Ghana Police Service no omo de omo ho, but edu baabi a omo so omo ni ye bi e wo so omo hwe ni ye so ti ase intimidate the mechanic say influence on about celebrities standing with the supporting you kind of saying demonstrations no a very positive and it affects the sitting government. Say yetie papa na o lady Mr. Womevo say a lawyer
Victor
Womevo utie no a ne nsensem bi o kan ya o allegations bi a kire say almost started sa demonstrations we ne other demonstration series of demonstrations o maye no edu bebi no na ye pese aban no mu mpanimfo bi ebe so mo entice no with positions ni sikase mi ni ade immediately these things national security must go into it. What you say? The police service can invite the gentleman and say, you said these things, and because edu bebi a ye mebro ni bi na ka sansem na ke akochi om and as ye invite yom enti ye mu bi on so a ye ti ho afi na ye hwe na ye dwene say enti Ghana ha say no won ya ko school edu bebi no omo de omo kasa police invite yom omo kan nsem bi a ye fa ne tra wo manim na mo mabunu bi shate wale be ka say yesi osi wawu ya invite no na obi opanyini obi a wako school wako law school apase odi ni nkui wo Ghana mem ni abrochimem etimi be gina national television so na radio so e kan sema ye audios ni videos wo ha obetimi enhu say nipa so mesi say nipa so anu so wasan bobodin a kire asa ka kire say mo evidence go obetimi dia mamo na police service with due respect for with whatever the IGP and his team are doing, but they cannot invite this gentleman and give us details. As Ghanaians, we are the taxpayers, people that pay tax for them to receive their salaries. The national security agencies are not giving us any clue. And even the 3 days successive demonstrations, we have not single-handedly heard from any government official. Me, as a media person, yeninam radio so yeninam TV so yeninam social media so yenti bibi efi the Ministry of Information eho anase the party in charge in government no MPP party no yenti bibi enfi omo. So what do you expect the youth to do? The youth, the celebrities are facing problems. First no omo ko brochie no omo ba omo ni omo shape ba cars omo dey ba eni the prices are going higher. Me first now every 2 years and every year no me aunties who Canada omo de nyoma ba ma me for the past 3-4 years almost me shipment. Okay, so it's affecting me because me ko yi nyoma na we be bibi kakra ye be sama kakra she ho ni nyoma it's affecting me. You understand? Sisi alas na me catch nkrofo bi say even dokuno ani yeto before the MPP government came to power no sister dokuno na ya he 1 cedi 50 pesos. Today, if you want to buy kenke, you have to hold 5 cedis. Without 5 cedis, and I'm not going to say them, Jojo me type, yet me did not 5 cedis, so the 10 cedi. And also what the beans are pension me the other day. They say, Kwoni bi ana santini bi odi fufu. Won't mean cut your bar and say you want to eat good fufu with 20 Ghana cedis. So appalling. You understand? Look at electricity bill. The way I cost so much. Look at transportation. Where I live before, if I have to come here, over boat, maybe 25 Ghana, 30 Ghana. Today it's costing us about 80 something Ghana. When I have to leave my house and come to me, if I come back with the same boat, it's going to cost me almost 200 Ghana cedis. Because menu me there, menum kwanzo maybe pepe bibi kakra pa menum. Man must not live by bread alone, but with margarine and butter. So to say, aside of that, say, uwa here, uwa maba kumienu. Sister, encrofo wa riegu. Because of all this. What you say, we beg them. At least they should come out and tell us something.
Adam, demonstrations na kodo. Celebrities in the wakwe papa. Wakwe. Papi ko dwe don na kwa kaya comedy. Wakwe papa. But then 3 days ni nyina no to them James Sekeno. No government official came out to address the people. And the paina, I was watching one of the channels, then they were interview one of the people demonstrators no. And as someone can you there on your police for not ho what say no police for not kade they will not agree to the demonstration. But then by law the police doesn't have a right to decide whether or not they should demonstrate or they no way you provide security and all that. And another party said that I think the presenter said that police if no was say woma letter bi say bibi them telling them that no the demonstration can't come on, but then kade no letter, they didn't receive any letter, no member of their team received any letter. Na yershe the number of celebrities are wokwai no government official or government official be you have more than what trade because of Stone Boy, because of Aid, because of Aid yanko na yanka can't be being venture one. Bakade Sisiano Obano celebrities joining in demonstrations naza will lose one credibility like one spice on 1 year into government and gasa one.
Oh, and I mean, we share this demonstration idea. I didn't mean to me who I say by earlier they wanted to go to the Jubilee House. I mean that area. Yeah, and the police normally agree in terms of the route. So what happened is that the police went to court for an injunction, to file an injunction. Then it's like the police served it on their lawyers. But what they are saying is that they didn't get an order from the court. It was normally when you move it in court, the court must give you that order that I've ordered the injunction. But because the organizers feel the police didn't have the injunction, it didn't lie within the matter of the police to say a demonstration illegal.
Okay.
It only lies in the bosom of the courts.
Okay.
And if you feel they have flouted an injunction, you cite them for contempt and don't go and arrest them.
Okay.
And they release all of them. Because if you think, including every police or security agency, you cannot say somebody has done something legal. You can only accuse the person. It's the pronouncement lies within the courts.
Within the courts.
Yeah. So for them to have not had a court order, I mean, they didn't have that right to say the demonstration was illegal.
Okay.
And it was why, because the leadership had some legal knowledge, they decided to go on it, and they arrested them on the first day. Because I think the intended plan was to go there, and they were in Yomaya and police had to block them. So I'm sure they didn't get the chance to, execute whatever plan they had to, present the petition to anyone. But that would have been a good opportunity for the party to even address the youth. I remember the Occupy Flagstaff House, some section of the elite, including the current Minister of Finance, Kenoforiata, no Mokahono. They allow them accept their leadership into the Flagstaff House. Any Dr. Omanebu Amamonia, the EBG petition on behalf of the government. So I think there could have been that arrangement for them to receive letter and say they show say they care for the people. I mean, whether you like it or not, things are difficult. We are in tough times. I mean, the president himself has admitted in a video, okay, say, the Obabeji Efrim no beba. What's he saying? And say, baby, I doing it there. I tari. Ama inflation. I mean, cost of living. And your mark cost so. Okotwa de within few months. Car and can also be a Timmy Toby. Ewo Chrome ha. A vet. A buy was around 30,000. Some few months ago. Sisi a car.
Vet at all money.
60,000, 65,000,
70,000. Vits, yes.
So how many Ghanaians would be able to buy this? You understand? And I it makes you feel like in a Juma year, your savings, the power of your money, day by day, the power keeps going down because of high cost of high rising inflation as against the depreciation of the city. Inti a banisa Emma u future na cutting the short because I mean we share o salary ni cement e bit me atwa now say o kwan twa o ti ase because asasi kura betu obeka kodi nipa be
follow cement ton wa
obeka kodi nipa be 61 sa answer finally when your asasi
answer ninya
into a banisa iron rods near dear. So if you were used anything a young couple because a future near some way. Because if you are using you want to go through all these things and the power of our sikano, it keeps going down. Emma no yetting and we share mostly baby youth money are there. The rate at which yet to salary as against the rate of inflation unse magic pana Ghana for baby yedi living in this country baby magicians mo de call America Got Talent you bet show mo say hey
yeah magic
what me living on $2 and $3 in a month man you kwaku bonsam enti where we are going. I mean, most of the youth are scared, and it's why many people want to run away. Because Oshe kwanya onye juma na ni nuanumo moye juma kra omo rent near there light bill. I mean, every quarter bia you too light ni what you say. And see ebanesa people think that they have to run somewhere for their future. And if you are a leader, you should be scared. You should be hit by this because say yena nanom echo ni say ya because sisi akwa yen started to pay most of our debt to abena babs money the money yen say most of our debt no yen started say yen ba betrayal because ya debt agreement both external and internal domestic debt agreement. It means the government if you say oniska sisia inti e kana ye do no twen kakra na ye ntua ka ne ma inti domestically no domestic no ye wo debt o say ye tua ya arrangements say ye betua ne dachi externally so ye wo nkofo bebraye de omo ka ya say oh mon twen kakra because sisia ya honde ni wo form inti say ye start say ye tua debt na ye service ye debt ni ade biewo a definitely ye sidi no another depreciation besenya kanunti bebie wo no as a hange kakra enti ema ne hardwin. I think that most of the things need to address. Go to the Tema motorway yesterday na many artists be driving parliament enim ho close to before as I be do baby parliament ne conference center AOP I say gate B yaye gate B she potholes ne manholes be a wo. So the artist was asking me, so parliamentarians, how much drive for her?
Parliamentarians were driving for Hormonoma. Edem. For years, demonstrations be obokodu biya. You will get some celebrities joining.
Yeah.
Party be about power. No wa piska. No wa damama these same celebrities. Ne chin honano asam. Wasasa. They will support the party. People should go and vote. People should go and vote. People should go and vote. What ye demu wiye? Na say a sunbage na wana erekasa na omanu munya. Already in politician na tase. There, irrespective of what you say, irrespective of what you do, when the time comes and I come to put an offer on the table, if the offer is juicy, and most of it, what you do? Why should I take you serious when you're demonstrating?
And it's very important for a celebrity. I mean, most of them, they have that activist responsibility, which even though in your force, but because a Jumana, the masses with their support, patronizing what you do, and Emma do ho. Into your banner, you need to take that power very serious. I was saying, with so much pride, say there be and slip it through your hands because we are celebrity. Now, don't forget that you have a brand, and brand say, "Well, they be your friend of equity. You can't equity here, and your man a train in Convo, attracting Convo to your brand." People see you as maybe somebody who feels their pain, somebody who speaks for them, somebody who can be the voice for the voiceless. Into who could say them na se uko jiska na obeye ni maybe no chinebi. They don't see you at that. You have lost that equity. It means you will not be attracted to these people again. Oto nyoma ube say nkoye. Adebi na Oya enkoye. Inti say Jumana oya ni say enkoye ya. Ema wo star power ne sote. O star power ne sote so a very difficult for brands to even engage you. Inti ebanesa what we call fortifying and leveraging. You cannot leverage on your brand to make money for yourself. Inti ubejis kano but they do baby no. Not respect no will lose. That power no you've lost it from the people. And ye krom ha yenim say sa asem we ato some of these celebrities are I man de omo be ka asem kwa yen form serious and in conform form serious until we a celebrity na say o kwa ko take that move na ye see edidi dada eye chin edidi preko until enkoji ni boom na wunwie na bedwin say people will still support you to get there and come and deceive them or come damn them when they need you the most. I mean, you need to value that support the masses give you, and you should show that thing. Say, you can clearly do it, but and you clearly you saw what it was going on Twitter. Some of the artists were called out seriously, and on themselves first day they didn't show up. It was when Twitter started buzzing and Convo calling them out, then they started showing face day 2, day 3, because the people know that they've given you some power, and they say, speak for us. You are also feeling it. When you meet most of them, they speak about these things, and I mean, you have the power to let the politicians know that, no, we need to rethink, and you have this power, now why you utilize here? And yes, if you want them.
If you want him. James,
Aba.
some years ago, na more share interview be them white superstar, your friend, Dolly Parton or Grante. And he was asked a question that was about politics, some political issue be no record at that time. As someone came there, she's an entertainer. Ne followers, na ne fans. They cut across. They come from all walks of life. Some may belong to this party, others may belong to that party. And she, as a person, would have an opinion as a citizen of Babia Owo. Favor party.
She has a choice, yeah.
But then the moment she makes it clear that this is my choice, she may lose some followers. Over the years, we've had a lot of people, Mr. Beautiful, Lucky Mensa.
Yeah.
A lot.
Now them say we in court trendy we. Among for your video say, hey, and then no first and last. And because I said video, what's all that who's in how many years?
Thank you.
What could do much budget cash? Eddie
You get it.
And they were going hard at him, pa.
Nah.
Son answer some them can't change you.
As a celebrity.
Yeah.
In him. That's Sebe. Who followers now, fans? Onye NDC phone cutting. Onye NDC MPP phone cutting. Oh, in fact, all over. Na Sebe you when him ne kade. Ame the MPP na mo support. Ame NDC na mo support. Ame CPP na mo supporter. So actually one kasano. You don't put your fan base into consideration. You don't really care about your fan base.
Ava.
Yes.
The work no no cry. But my main can say, if we are say away, obi our choice. Obi our bra abrabona ye bono udum pempenso obi a obi simpi esin kete say me kwasi say na metie. Me de bia meka when ya won ni me from Tudu to Domi kwa Benya, Taifa Burkina. Obi enim say me from 1992. Ma to Obama MPP sa. There was an MP called Esodako before Professor Michael Kwe. Ebedi isu twice. And Sana Joasafoba. I have campaigned for MPP sa.
Nti NG to them manka akani says ya ebia there is somebody who so loves you submission na de but o NDC ni nti can see no onpewa se
NDC for na me can say na ene me ka madwen me kire madwen omontimase no then they don't understand what political parties are or politics or democracy is. Mami asema me can say anye kura no me twa about 2 3 4 decades. I saw 1979 coup. I saw the 81. I saw the regime of 1983 coming up all the way through J.J. Rawlings' time. And I have seen Kufuor. I have seen Atamils. I have seen John Dramani Mahama. And I'm seeing Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo Ofichebi. And I'm saying, say, as a chimfo, ya ferry. Achimfo omo guyeni mase the Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo government any bawumia omo gu achimfo ni akamfo ani mo ase totally.
As an MPP, as somebody who sits on TV, on radio, as a candidate, Ebakade enu for all the campaigns you did for
Judge
them.
Clark me kwasi de me nu me ho papa hwe omo MPP mu mpo a omo government mu a sign kakra na omo di ni omo taxpayers money no omo gigine trips ni akwantu omo tu onti ena bebre nkasa wo omo nkasa omo obere ena ade na koye family and friends and chronics hwe aba so ye musician actor sculptress creative art person even the mensa chocho me omo writers see they also have a choice. They have a decision to make in the industry, in the country. This is a métier. Ebi na me church no. One more tama Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo abemu. Me church oni o ma bi principle. Na cement back. Ahodo miensa ahodo 9 na wo ma mu ha no. Na a range from 230 Ghana.
200.
What can I say?
23
cities. Okay, they are ranging from 23 cities. The highest, 26.5 or 27. Okay, because me here building projects man for. But now, the last 4 months I'm here Juma. Do you know how much I bought cement? I bought cement at the tune of 85. Import the quality of 4.5 a year quality now. Now a raise up to 95. What you say?
Omani do no mu ayeza.
Aba meba obi say me the basis is here na me no so bam. Enti say me kasa ansem we a na me pese ye kire na Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo ne Dr. Bawumia say. Yes, there are things you can do to turn things around. Ye catch them say mon cut down more expenditure. Say na send who video bi a Dr. Bawumia no ne nkrofo tu kwan a Land Cruiser no it was built or sarcasm, it was built for rigid and it tells you how deplorable our country is getting into. Share business bono. Bia. Not John Dramani Mahama ni any Sabah Power 2024. But we that we are talking today are going to suffer. Adinti say Abba, member ko Bob business beye ebia 500 billion. Na minim say me ochina me come be bia. Ma give me percentages ni me 10% ni bibia omo ka no. Na ochina me ko a. I don't care. That is what they are doing to us. Omo Bob business sa hwe me ka sem we say Abba, mo magana fo nyina ntie. Yeti krom ha John Dramani Mahama brother sadi we yemi ya John Dramani Mahama brother Ibrahim e ka se ordinary machines titi gota se ko gota mu ama e free ye nga na fo ni na na do dan ko akufo ado ni na busu fo ni na fo ni MPP fo se ye mpe eni akofa asisili ada pa ba ye no minister e no di 45 million ahen e ba se odi betiti gota mu ene sister odono to yetiti mu anka ayi yetiti mu anka ene hwensuo ene nansa ne nan hwensuo ayi fa ne yete machines ahe sister I have lived in Tudu from the age of 8 up to today that have crossed over 4 decades. So when it comes to Odona Sahara, I went to school at Liberty Boys, a new era preparatory school. So when it comes to Odona Sahara all the way to Alajo before President Kufuor we teach man. He gave us this gutter.
James,
enough is enough.
Matawase, I'm tempted to ask you this. You are a TV person, you are a radio person, you are a media person. Nkofo show, nkofo say wasam. I can't some tasu. You are disappointed in MPP.
MPP, yeah.
And you want a change of power.
Yeah.
So if NDC for another any other political party, be it CPP, be it PPP, will approach you that we have an offer for you, be on our side and campaign for us, Ebeya.
Sister, I'm kind of straight. Everybody that knows me from my childhood, me a man of principle. It's not about money. Like you see, like me, you see,
James,
let me tell you, this is not a political show. Don't go that kind.
It's not a political show. But we are talking about TV people, celebrities, known people who get signed on to political parties.
I want to tell you how I take my decisions. Okay.
So will you do it or you will not?
I am already. I, James Clark, Kwesi, I am already campaigning for John Dramani Mahama to come to power.
So if they give you money to do it officially, will you do it?
Don't talk about money. My principle is not about money. My principles are always based on loyalty, fairness.
So now your loyalty has shifted to
my loyalty is shifted because you see ojimi fo nkwan onye dey on sisa na dwene. Ojimi fo anase ejimi fo nkwan na nsisa won na dwene. Enye sanka ebranka Moses ode Israel for kofa Israel for na nkode omokono. There were a short course for them to go. But the Lord Almighty God said, say, hey, I am changing you people your mind to take you through the wilderness, to go and fight. Even when they got to a place, they have to fight people, kill people, assassinate people, villages, before they could go through until they got to Canaan. So what I am saying is, Mikwesi, for this from 1992 to 2020, where I'm to Obama MPP, say they may have brain, I mean, say Ghana for Abuti me, and Yamin Kwa. Dodo na bre ebi wo MPP mo amuti party office ti good position so omudiska bebre pese si bisia na ma bono omutimi account for iti bebre pese ko mo nko opposition no mo nko didi omusika na fe John Dramani Mahama eni ne busua ne oman no NDC as a family ase dun ketia ne musabiti enfinom emme for oman no na fe no eka no omonko unimansem omona mo ka omzo unim edem osuna na do sesai Osio sisi de minimza mani moya de etino enya fili obeba beji mono obeba de obeba beji ya no obeba nana ye di ho yaw
Muninso
Oh yes. Oh you want to.
Let me yes you. Adam who was that make me kakra.
Question me be say mpocha. Question me be say James. Adam me be say we the same.
Yeah.
Adam the on enjoy.
Yeah.
Adam. Some way somehow you are connected to some political figures.
Oh, definitely because of Injuma.
Yes, because of Injuma. Say elections time also campaign season. Na so bi kado party bi kado yimu Greece wunsem kakra. Wo PR no. Yabra afa. Would you do it and why?
I will not do it.
Why?
The reason is that we are brands. I mean, and we have profession, journalism. And you see, in journalism, my first responsibility is to the people. So, I mean, if I have to go and take money and lie to them, tell them half-truth, and not let them see the reality, my first responsibility has shifted from the people, and it will make me fail as a journalist. And because of that principles and ethics, as a journalist, I can't do that. Because I always have to stand with the people. And I have to be objective in my expressions, in my dealings, and everything. And that aside, as a brand, I have my brand vision, I have my brand mission, and I have my values. And if you put all of these together, they do allow me to take such a course. So, I mean, and I have had the opportunity to advise some brands against it. When they had a chance, it was presented to them. And I'm happy they saw the importance to listen to my advice, and they are happy today.
Hey, some back the party, so and so. What's warm, Mamma de Missy? Mon support when a man or kati. Monye Juma Mohan. That's my approach was a PR person, the Tumufa, about to
So, you've lost that voice, and that voice is priceless. So why would you want to lose? Why would you want to, as a media person, why would you want to go for that money to lose your voice forever? Because don't forget that voice can give you more than that money. And it will give you certain things as you can't even quantify. You can't even talk. Adebia yen quantify respect. And
respect and see I then.
Yeah,
respect na me use kind of respect. Na what any scam po wombu.
We dem amembra bi
you
scam wombu dem.
Aba minim say webusuafo ne ade enye obi anu woska but ubuom.
Makai na na ba na moto eti eyibi osi peska na wo family meeting na wan kan choda for wo to ko.
Oh ye can.
Yeah, dialysis.
I made a post that dialysis crisis, the cost is gone high.
So the solution to that is not a media person who call this car.
And if I'm getting easy money, why shouldn't I take it?
I like the angle you are picking it
from. It's
a
media person because of dialysis. Into who called this car politician? Now we be control at the share your viewers.
Is he a lie? Is he a lie?
But Adam,
is he a lie?
Because
Ukojia, ultimately, your friend will be half truths.
We had faith that MPP would come and turn things around. Unfortunately, what
have really disappointed us.
So what do you need the money for?
Don't your COVID no cost you. Don't your bad no cost you. Don't your but the fact is, ayebasa do ye NDC for no cost you do ye CPP for do ye rolling so whatever the reasons they may come up with, the point is enyama ayebasa. And I'm as a media person, I decided, okay, now I'm deciding to go with party B, and so I'm joining you people. Come to me, come and join us.
The question you asked was not premised on the fact that enyoma ayebasa anti and I worshipped it. What say what could this kakaka? Na we make it what kasamo. That is the premise of your question. Now, as a media practitioner, I wouldn't advise my colleagues to do that because
James
profession. As a journalist, without money, you can still do your work. You need to do your work fiercely, fearlessly, you need to do your work diligently, you need to do your work objectively because we have one responsibility, which is to the people. And we shouldn't fail them by satisfying our personal, aggrandizement. Say, me compare Kaku see dying with Kasako. And as at now, me say there's some
journalists for mobile behind dying sir.
Yeah, and there's some journalists be on Mokom ha.
Watch your interview. We have just 2 minutes to
and then Omu Bejina TV so an anchor for serum.
What's that? So the fear
James, what's a question?
Say, Abrabona Yabono, there are 3 things in life that if you want to get there, you can sell your birthright. And I don't know a good father, I can be tray, yet to grow man and me. Say, a dank could be has said, I'm not me a nightclub, or near could be a sour. Or the side dino command, and omuji scady politics. And no, a BB almost 3 years. It's 3 things in life. Ye Jumadin and Yeska. Unyesika, we are for Sicano, a pet a dean, yente wonka, we are seeing now you're celebrating Unisicano, a quahi. We are celebrating their commodore, no ni power and a quahi. It's ye Jumadin, then Yesika, Unyesika for Sicani be pet a dean, ya Jew to Mubia. Sikano to do na wenya ne dina yaji watumo no fa kompempen suobi na fa kwede fa kope power. Why will Alanche Martin say he wants to be the president? Why would Kennedy Japan say he wants to be the president? Why would John Dramani Mahama Wadi Abayin Subako is coming back so person Sandy president? Why would Osofo or di Gumu Bay? Why would he say Opeso di president? Why would a lot of people now we are having independent presidential candidates. Why do they want to be president? It's Ghana for Omi and Inda Honey Jumadin and Penifon and Yomo Yano. We have to tell them the truth.
We have to tell them the truth. Adam Mensah, thank you for coming. James Clark, thank you for coming. I wear Shamoso, Madawase. Ended that. Namu some page biase. One of my favorite books are Owo Abrabwemu. One of my favorite. 48 Laws of Power. That's one of my favorite books. And there was an argument about some in Sembia books, Oka. And obey the Bible, no, you don't have to do this, you don't have to do this. And another person replied, no, see, in this life, nothing is fair.
Yeah.
You don't play fair.
Bible no crying fair.
You have a butterfly?